I got my first real six-string on board the Heather Isle. I played a few tunes and I broke all the strings, and then I threw it over the side. So I made my way to Stornoway on the road to Oronsay, where my thoughts return each day, my lovely Stornoway, where the folk are truly kind, where you leave the world behind, where each cloud is silver lined, my lovely Stornoway. The town hall clock of Stornoway chimes its a message every day. Oh, heaven can't be far away from a lovely Stornoway. Where you at, hitch your wagon to a start. Hand in hand, we can't be far from a lovely Stornoway. So make your way to Stornoway.
Good morning, folks. Got another video of the day. Today's video, Slurry. We're in the last field up the road to the next farm. So I'm about to try the first load of the day after yesterday and last night's snow. We mucked out the big shed yesterday, and then after we got finished there was a hell of a snow. Here's a wee photo of an escaped heifer that got out to the field right now. Aye. Don't know how she got out, but she's back in now anyway. But aye, strange weather, -5 last night, and it was 18 degrees 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. Summer to midwinter in the space of a day. Unreal. Today's warming up again, so there's a wee bit less snow about. No, actually there's no snow about. There's a wee bit left in my car because it's in the shade, but everything else was out in the sun to defrost it. Well, actually there's a wee drop there just at the back of the tank here. Strange, strange times. Brand new glass up there. Arse of a thing. Can't believe that popped off. For those of you that missed it, I got drowned in slurry because of that side glass. Here's a picture. Not ideal. But we're away again. I gave the tower a quick mix this morning with the TM140. Just a wee stir up. She's over there ready to go again if we need it to be. That's our full change in tone. Let's get going. What are you saying, doggy? Get out my chair. Right, let's get heading up the road. Furthest away field, roughest road to get there, and then once we're there it's an uphill climb to get down to the other side to spread, So I'm hoping that the ground is okay, because if not, I do not want to start digging up our good grass. Because this year we're going to need everything as good as it can get, due to prices, as we all know, prices are not good this year for things. Far too expensive. So hopefully try and cut costs as much as we can and be as productive as we can with what we have available to us. Eh, Maggie? That is correct. Here we are, we have arrived. So this field on the left to plough, field down the bottom to plough, but this field's been spread, the field next door's been spread, the field below that's been spread just there, and there's a field just to the left of this brow of the hill that has been spread as well. So we've been busy enough with the slurry up here with the tankers, but it has been very busy. So now I'm in the last field, I'll get the camera out and get going and get a wee video for yous. I am getting fed up with this road right enough. It never gets any better. She has turned into a beautiful day. There's just a wee light skiff of snow still on the top of that hill over there in the shadows, but the rest it's all gone. It's all melted. Maggie's doing a wee balancing act, isn't you? Right, this is the smoothest part of the road done. Now on to the rough patch. Really need to do something about it. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible, rough little stretch. Farm's just down there, if you can see it. Right, this is the baller with this field, because we're coming straight in and it's on straight onto a hill. There's no nice run to get into this field, you know. So you try your best not to dig, and it's always got to be done last because you've got to give all its time to dry out. And I think we're alright. I want to go up that side, but it's just not quite dry enough for that just yet. So I'll have to drive up diagonally. Drive down this wee brae and then across the bottom. The grass is coming pretty good up here too. This already had a wee dose of slurry when we set up that umbilical with the nurse tank. That worked really well. I actually got slurry on the ground during, well, I don't know when it was, a couple of months ago. So that's really helped the grass get a good start, and now we're getting another dose, and that's going to really boost it on, because down the road at the main farm the grass is growing like hell. It's really good. So we turn here, bro. And we're away. I'm spreading at 3.1 mile an hour according to this, and I'm putting it on pretty heavy really, but we're trying to use the slurry to, we're trying to make do with the slurry as best we can, so rather that. than more fertiliser. We'll just see how it grows, but at the moment it's doing pretty good. Well, doing the road's really showing how well it's worked there, so we're doing the same up here, so hopefully it'll all work out, and I hope everyone else doesn't suffer with the cost of fertiliser prices too much. This field's known as the rabbit field. Couldn't really tell you why, because I've never known there to be rabbits in here, just the odd hare. I've seen more rabbits down the road up the hedge lines. Down the bottom there, beyond the trees just there, that's the wee triangle, that's the hawk. That's very good soil, always grows a really good crop of grass. The annoying thing is, there's a lot of moles up here. Because it's good soil, the moles love it, and they just get worse and worse and worse in here. Because it. But Mum has put mole traps in here, so hopefully that will get rid of them. It's no use the stones going through the machinery, and then the stones going through the mowers from what they've shoved up, and then the stones going through the chopper, and then the soil as well going into the pit, and then eventually into the cows. Best to get rid of the wee buggers. Eh? She found a dead one once and started chewing it the other week. What a dog. Dad's joined in, so I am going to go and open the sluice gate to let some slurry in, because he's just started filling, so that'll take a minute, and by the time I start filling it should be pretty well full. Keep us going. This is how much slurry we've got left, pretty good. About just over a ring. Bro. There's where I'm spreading up there, see a slurry line on the curve. Right, shut this valve and then go back to the tanker. And that should be at full, hopefully. Nearly there. There we go. Bro. Shouldn't need to touch that again today, so ideal. Amazing Maggie! Right, at the moment I've got the GoPro on the back, hopefully not getting covered in slurry. So she's spreading away just fine up the top of this brow of the hill. At the moment I'm just going back and forward along the top, because the other side there's a wee bit of a bad drain there, so not really wanting to drive through that and make a mess. But I think the next load over the Bray is a lot better, so we can drive straight down there. Makes a big difference carting this distance with the two tankers going. It works quite well. The problem with spreading hills is usually you are nearly empty when you're going downhill, and the tanker needs to be uphill to try and fully empty. So could have finished that row, but because it was at the end of the hill, that's no use. And away we go again. Bro. You see, kind of positions that, and that is the air out now. So homeward we go. Hey Maggie. Right, so let's go get this GoPro first. Before I forget it. Before I forget about it. Unless it's already fell off, who knows. That's what I had her on the ball. Right. Let's get climbing. Well, she's clean anyway. Right, I wonder what footage that thing got. Hopefully, something decent. That's the 220 just clocked, 2,500 hours. Well, 0.8, right enough, but aye, she's still pretty fresh at that, I would have thought. What a beautiful day it's turned out to be. Aircon's had to go on, and I'm now on my last load. It's only a tiny wee triangle there to do. In order to get to it, I have to cut across here now because that's gubbed. So I'll cut across here and then I'll turn around. This is the last load of first cut. Yes! It's a shame this field's so awkwardly shaped and it's a triangle to finish. Look at the hills. Beautiful. It's a lot better on the ground than it is on my face.
I got my first real 6-string on board the Heather Isle. I played a few tunes and I broke all the strings, and then I threw it over the side. So I made my way to Stornoway on